Show. Be inspired, be empowered. The ANUK Show. Thursday morning on GSSL Radio. Hey.
Welcome to the ANUK Show, where we believe that inspiration is just around the corner. I'm your girl, Anouk, and I'm excited to take you on a journey of self-discovery, motivation, and positive vibes.
The ANUK Show. Yeah. ANUK Hey, show. What you say? ANUK Show. Be motivated. ANUK Show. Yeah, yeah. The ANUK Show.
In a world full of challenges, it is important to find moments of inspiration that fuel our spirits and propel us toward our dreams. Whether it's a story of triumph over adversity, a spark of creativity, or a simple reminder to be kind to ourselves, the ANUK Show is here to uplift, empower, and energize you. Each week, we will bring you captivating interviews with thought leaders, change makers, and everyday heroes who will share their wisdom, experiences, and insights to inspire you to live your best life. From personal growth and mindfulness to entrepreneurship and social impact, we will explore a wide range of topics that will ignite your passion and drive and appeal to your mind, body, and soul. So grab a cup of your favorite beverage, cozy up in your favorite spot, and get ready to be inspired. The ANUK Show starts now. Stay tuned for an unforgettable journey of inspiration, empowerment, and transformation. This is the ANUK Show, and I'm your girl, Anouk. Let's make magic happen together.
It's inspiration time. Come on and renew your mind. Everybody, it's inspiration time with ANUK.
Okay, this is your girl, Anouk, and I am super excited about my very first show. The first show is always special, and I have a very special guest with me today to participate on this show as my very first interview for this talk show. I am excited to have my husband, Ronald McIntyre, with me today. He is very excited to share something that he has pulled together. So I would like to turn it over to Ronald McIntyre.
Hello, Anouk, and you're right. I am excited to be here, and I'm excited for you more so than anything else. I want to share with your audience today some excerpts for a speech that I recently delivered. It's called Do Nothing. I offer advice that could transcend your well-being over the course of your lifetime. Slow down and do nothing. We live in a time where haste and speed are glorified and rest and relaxation are chastised. Slow down and do nothing. On January 23rd of this year, my day started like most other weekdays. That morning I rushed to work, left work early and rushed to a doctor's appointment. The doctor told me that I have an incurable rare form of pancreatic cancer called neuroendocrine tumors, and that I am at stage 4. I said, okay, then rushed out to pick up my granddaughter, then rushed home in time for a class via Zoom. Early the next morning, I literally leaped out of bed. Wait, what? Incurable cancer? Neuroendocrine, what's that? My life was moving at such a hectic pace that it took 12 hours before I truly realized my doctors had told me I have stage 4 pancreatic cancer. My first thoughts were about family. Then my thoughts turned to my scheduled graduation in May, another degree from Harvard. I wondered if I would be healthy enough to attend or even alive to graduate. A cancer diagnosis can be tough, and I don't know what tomorrow holds. However, on May 23rd of 2024, I did graduate from Harvard for the second time, And today, I am here, healthy and continuing to strive. I'm not claiming cancer or any other negatives. I choose to live gracious and faithfully, be entertained, rest, and relax. I have learned the art of doing nothing. I say to you, slow down and do nothing. We have exchanged our inner peace and purpose for stress and the desires of stuff. And in doing so, we are depriving ourselves of the extraordinary experience of the pursuit of happiness. Even at this very moment, many of you are rushing and stressing to get places and do things that you need not stress over. Stop. Enjoy. Realize this is but a beautiful moment in time, an experience of a lifetime. Learn to enjoy the process and not just the outcome. I challenge you all to take a walk through nature, or wake up early and watch the sunrise, or stay up and watch a sunset. Sit and stare at one of the great bodies of water the earth has to offer, or just relax under the moonlight. The benefits of less stress and more rest and relaxation will enhance the quality and quantity of your life. Take time to do nothing. Godspeed.
Oh my, wow, that was so very powerful. Ron, thank you so much for being very open and transparent. I think what you've shared will help so many different listeners, because in life, there are so many challenges, so many things to do every day. And it is important for us to take time to breathe. And like you said, do nothing. And I would like to share with this audience that I know life gets tough and life be lifing, but I want to remind us that God be Godding. So let's remember that. Ron, thank you again so much for joining me on my very first show.
You're welcome. Excited to be here.
All righty, you guys. Wasn't that powerful and impactful? Wow. Ron, oh my goodness, that was such a powerful, powerful speech. Thank you so much for sharing it with us here today. I am quite sure your speech impacted very many people. In life, you never know what people are going through. We just have to keep pressing, pushing through it all. And we also need to remember that in the busyness of life, that sometimes we should just stop and do nothing. So, Ron, I know that that was very encouraging, but I know also that you have some books you've been writing, and your books are being published. So can you tell us about those books?
Yes, well, thank you. And back to the speech, I hope it does impact someone. That's the goal. That was a graduation speech I wrote for my graduation from Harvard back on May 23rd. And as far as the books go, I've got a new book out now called Never a Dull Moment. It is a book of short stories. It contains 23 short, humorous stories centered around my family and my life growing up. There's a little bit of focus on my father, who was the funniest man I have ever known. He was also the best man I've ever known. We lost him 2 years ago. So the book is dedicated to him and my mother, who reared me. Again, the book, 23 short stories, is called Never a Dull Moment. I would encourage anyone who wants to laugh a little bit of humor in their life, to pick it up. And I should say, the proceeds from this book, all the proceeds from this book, goes to St. Jude Children's Medical Center for Cancer Research. That's something very dear to me. And it was already dear to me. It became very dear to me when I got my cancer diagnosis. I've also got another book coming out soon. It's a book of fiction that'll be out later in June. But presently, Never a Dull Moment is available at Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Please pick up a copy. I think laughter is important in life. I talked earlier about rest and relaxation and entertainment. But laughter is very, very important to offset that. It should be inclusive with your rest and relaxation if you can. So pick up a copy, and thank you for asking about my books and the other things that's going on in my life. It is a joy to be here today.
Okay, family, friends, everyone that's listening, please go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble and pick up this book, Never a Dull Moment, by Ronald Eric McIntyre. Again, the book is entitled Never a Dull Moment, written by Ronald Eric McIntyre. I've had the opportunity to read a lot of the stories in this book, and I can confirm they are very funny. So get your copy today, tell a friend, and it is so awesome to hear that the proceeds of this book is going for such a worthy cause. So Ron, thank you for donating and being so into making sure that there are additional monies that can go into that cancer research. So thank you for all that you're doing to help the next person. Wish you much success with your book.
Thank you.
My goal with each show is to help to transform your mind, your body, and your soul. Let's start with the mind. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, fully aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. It is the art of paying attention to the now, without judgment or distraction. By practicing mindfulness, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace, reduce stress, and enhance our overall sense of well-being. To begin your mindfulness journey, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take deep breaths in, letting the air fill your lungs, and then exhale slowly, releasing any tension. Focus on the sensations in your body, the sound of your breath, and the beating of your heart. As you continue to breathe mindfully, allow any thoughts and emotions to arise without attachment. Acknowledge them and let them pass like clouds in the sky. Remember, you are the observer of your thoughts and not controlled by them. By practicing mindfulness regularly, even for just a few minutes a day, you can cultivate a sense of calm and clarity in your life. Embrace the power of now, for it is where the true peace and happiness reside. Remember, mindfulness is not about erasing thoughts or emotions, but about observing them with kindness and acceptance. As you go about your day, bring this sense of awareness and presence into every moment. Whether you're eating, walking, or working, be fully engaged in the experience. Practice gratitude for the little things in life, savoring each moment with joy and appreciation. Notice the colors of the sky, the taste of your food, the warmth of the sun on your skin. Embrace the beauty of the present moment, for it is a gift is always within your reach. In a world filled with distractions and busyness, mindfulness offers a sanctuary of peace and clarity. It allows you to slow down, reconnect with yourself, and find stillness amidst the chaos. So take a deep breath. Center yourself in the now, and remember that the power of mindfulness lies in your hands. May you carry this practice as you are navigating the beauty and chaos of life. Stay mindful, stay present, and stay inspired. And now on to the body. Our bodies are amazing machines designed for movement and strength. Through regular exercise, we can unlock our body's full potential, improve our health and mood. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or highly intensive workout, movement is the key to a vibrant and healthy life. To begin your exercise journey, start by finding an activity that brings you joy and suits your fitness level. Remember, exercise is not just about reaching physical goals, but also nourishing your body and soul. Listen to your body, challenge yourself, and most importantly, have fun. As you move your body, pay attention to how it feels. Notice the strength in your muscles, the rhythm in your breath, and the energy coursing through you. Exercise is just not about building a better body. It's also about cultivating a strong mind-body connection and boosting your confidence. By incorporating regular exercise into your routine, you can improve your physical fitness, reduce stress, and enhance your overall quality of life. Embrace the joy of movement. Celebrate the resilience of your body and discover the transformative power of exercise. May you find inspiration in the movements of your body, strengthen your connections to yourself, and radiate vitality and health in everything that you do. Let's stay active, let's stay motivated, and let's stay inspired. Now let's move on to that soul. It's all about self-discovery and spiritual growth. I am excited to introduce you to Minister Derek Renter.
What is the spirit? When looking up the definition, it is explained to be the force within a person that is believed to give the body life, energy, and power. However, when we read the Bible, we discover that God is a spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. From Him all things come from. In the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 26, God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." So the first thing God created concerning you was you as a spirit being. God is a spirit, and they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and truth. John chapter 4, verse 24, we must connect our spirit to God. You are a spirit. You must stay connected to God's word to operate in your spirit. This is why discipleship and the process of renewing your mind is important. We have to be taught our spirit is a king, and our spirit should lead and guide us.
The ANUK Show is here to transform your mind, body, and soul. And it is so important to laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. So I also have a laughs and giggles section. For today's laugh and giggles, I would like for Mr. Ronald McIntyre, who recently published the book Never a Dull Moment, to tell us about one of those 23 humorous stories. Ron, could you please share and make us laugh a little bit?
I can share one of the stories. I'll pick one out of the book. I'll pick this story. It's called The Lottery Ticket, and I'll give you a synopsis of it rather than read it verbatim. So the lottery ticket's about my cousin Mickey. God bless her soul. She's passed away now. So my cousin Mickey went to the grocery store one day and bought a lottery ticket, and she went back the next day and bought another lottery ticket. When she went the second day, she also got a printout from the first day, which gives you the winning numbers. So this is on a weekend. So that Monday morning, she wakes up looking at her lottery tickets, and it's amazing. She won $1 million in the lottery. So she woke everybody up, and she's celebrating, and they're going through all this with her family, and everybody's running to her house. She's won $1 million now. Mickey lived in an apartment, so immediately she thought, I'm buying a new house. For her, she told her daughter she's going to buy them new houses. She's going to buy everybody new cars. This is only $1 million. But she's got 4 daughters. She's buying 4 new houses for daughters and one for herself, and new cars for everyone. So she calls my mother, who's not only her cousin, but her best friend, and she says, hey, I won the lottery. And right away, they want to have a street party, a cookout on the street. And they want to borrow some money, $1,000 to set up this street party. And my father, once he hears my cousin has won $1 million, he's all in. He's looking for an angle now to get a piece. So he's, I'll loan him $1,000. So he loans him $1,000. They throw this party. We go over there, and this is during the week, on a Monday. So everybody's celebrating. Well, Mickey goes to turn her $1 million ticket. And it turns out she didn't win $1 million. The numbers that she saw was the printout of the previous day's numbers And she thought so she's borrowed $1,000 from my father and monies from a bunch of other people that had this big problem, a big party. She had given her kids her rent money, car note money and everything. Go celebrate. We don't need that anymore. We're not going to be paying rent anymore. So now she has to pay everybody back, but she hasn't won anything. And the problem comes in with my father. Everyone else was so hurt for Mickey because they thought this was a real come up for her. And so they forgave the loans, the small loans. Not my father. He wants his $1,000 back. And
plus interest, right?
Plus interest. And he's blaming my mother. And he's like, he tells my mother, that's your family. They know they hadn't won any money. Why did they make a big deal? That's just what he says. That was a way of them getting into my pocket and getting my money. And my mother has to tell him, you don't have any money. It's like, and by the way, you offered to loan them the money. You offered to double what they were asking for. You thought you could get a piece of this $1 million. So in the end, everything dies down. My mother tells my father off, and my father kind of walks away like a wounded animal. Then I come into the story. So Mickey, my mother, and a few other friends that next weekend are playing cards at my mother's house. I come to my mother's house while they're playing cards. My mother hears me coming in the door and meets me at the door and says, listen, don't say anything about that lottery ticket. Don't come around here laughing and stuff and talk about that lottery ticket because Mickey is still hurt over this situation where she didn't win his money. My mother knows me. She knows I'm a wisecracker, so I would have said anything, but, okay, my mother says don't say anything. So I avoid going in the dining room where they're playing cards because I know that I'm going to laugh or do something crazy. So I avoid it. So about a half hour in, I'm okay now. So I go in the dining room where they're playing cards, and I'm talking to everyone. And I can't look at Mickey because I just can't. So I'm talking to everyone, and they're playing cards. And a few minutes after I go into the dining room, my eyes meets her eyes, and I lose it. I start laughing. And everyone in the room starts laughing. Tears are coming out of my eyes. Tears are coming out of everybody. And my mother's over there yelling, get out of my house, get out. And Mickey's laughing and crying. And I'll tell you, it was hilarious. But Mickey later told me, she said, that was the best therapy ever. She said, not losing the lottery, me making them laugh. But God bless her. She's such a good woman. She sure could have used that come up, but it wasn't to be. But she's in a better place now.
Wow. You get a house, you get a house,
She's
you get a house.
everybody. She wanted to buy everyone a house and a new car. I think she even promised my mother she was going to give her $250,000.
The numbers just don't add up.
They didn't add up. But you know what? Mickey said when she saw that, the first thing came to her mind, she said, I'm rich. That's what she said.
And she seems like she has a heart of gold.
She did. She's such a good woman.
Yes.
But that's one of my stories. It goes in a little more detail in the book. It's just like a movie. The book is always better.
Yes. Well, you all, again, laughter is good for the soul. Hopefully you enjoyed that laugh and giggle segment. And that's a wrap for your very first episode of the ANUK Show. I hope you enjoyed our time together as much as I did. Remember, inspiration is not just a moment, it's a movement. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the guests, viewers, and supporters for embarking on this journey with me. Your presence and energy have made this day truly special. Before we part ways, I want to leave you with the thought, in every challenge lies an opportunity, and in every setback, a lesson. Let's embrace life's twists and turns with an open heart and a resilient spirit. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for believing in the power of inspiration. And thank you for being a part of the ANUK Show family. Until we meet again for more enlightening conversations and uplifting stories, stay true to yourself, follow your dreams, and remember that your light illuminates the world. This is ANUK. Have a great day, dream big, and may you always walk in the path of inspiration. Good day.
All right. I pray that you've been inspired.
Protect your peace. Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 3. He will keep you in perfect peace. Keep your mind stayed on Him.
The ANUK Show. Be inspired. Be empowered. The ANUK Show. Thursday morning on GSSL Radio.